traders. I'm going to take a look at Biontech in this video, which is an established vaccine maker. So over here, what we have is a potential inverse head and shoulders, a bottoming pattern. So we had this impulse move in 2024, after which for the next year, we saw a whole bunch of chop, again, time-wise correction, price-wise correction, right? Everyone who bought into the strong rally has been shaken out of the market most likely. Sentiment is terrible in this space, right? So this whole bunch of chop has flushed out, I guess, a lot of the longs. So anyway, so what we see here is an inverse head and shoulders, which has now, it seems like it has just broken out recently, and the breakout is being retested. So I'm guessing from here, the next move up is a markup, right? This is textbook. We get a breakout, get a retest. So obviously the next move should be higher. That is, in an ideal scenario. Let's see how it plays out. But if you must have noticed, just a few minutes back, I posted another video on Novavax, which had a very similar setup. It had a very big base, a rounding bottom, kind of like an inverse head and shoulders as well. So in general, like I said, there's a markup in 2024, and for the next 1 year, these stocks did nothing. They tend to move together, so hence they are giving similar signals as well, right? Because they basically are, as of right now, a one-trick pony. If we do get a catalyst, they will all move up together, right? So charts always predict the news. All right, so that's just the bottoming pattern. Again, very similar to Novavax. We have got a bullish cross signal on the MACD, right? You can see it there. We've got some nice bullish candles, right? The breakout, assumed breakout, has taken place with strong momentum. So I'm assuming this is just a retest of the breakout before a continued rally. Again, if it has to happen now, if it has to happen, it'll happen now, or else the signal is nullified. Another way to look at it, you can see this pennant forming, right, which had a false breakout over there, then a false breakdown here, right? But this is a big pennant. It broke out, retest, continued, and hopefully this is just a second retest before the markup phase, right? So again, I'm assuming this was wave one, this is wave two, or at the very minimum, this is wave A, this is wave B, and we get a wave C, which is somewhere up there to 150. Even then, there's a 50% rally in this, right? So at the very minimum, I think that is there. It could totally go up to 170 as well. But again, it's solely dependent on the one catalyst showing up, which as of right now, the charts are predicting. Yeah, so like I said, the inverse head and shoulders, the target goes up there. And another thing is volume is, so typically at turning points, this applies to anything, stocks, indices, any asset class. At key pivot points, the most volume is exchanged. Now look at this low over here, right? We're focusing on this low over here. Now look up at the volume. Look at these big bars here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is basically these 4 weeks down here. Some huge volume was being exchanged. So that was smart money buying and dumb money selling. And then what started was a strong impulsive move, right? So again, these are all indications that smart money was buying down here, and that can be seen up here in the volume, right? So big money buys prior to the markup phase. And then, of course, we get the markup phase in which the news catalysts show up and the re-rating continues. And it's the same trick, that happens all the time. So essentially, my big picture view is this, right? That's why I started with this. We've got a breakout. It's retested. It's done it on momentum. So I guess in the very near future, we should see something show up. All right. Thank you, and please leave your feedback down below.